Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Set Free from the Trap Ministry. I am on here to share about lies that the culture and the devil tell young men about manhood. Lies that the culture and the devil tell young men and older men about manhood. There's a lot of lies. Lies that young men and older men believe about manhood. God delivered me from it. The world tried to tell me what manhood was, and it's wrong. It's wrong. And hip hop tried to tell me what manhood is. But this is about lies that the culture and the devil tell young men and older men about manhood. And hip hop. Hip hop is full of lies. It's full of lies. The culture, the world. Jesus Christ delivered me from the lies of the devil. But today in the world, the culture is the culture and the devil telling young men about manhood. And hip hop is trying to tell young men about manhood. And the devil is full of lies. Lies that young men believe and that older men believe about manhood. So I'm finna share John 8:42. This is part one. Jesus said to them, "If God were your father, you would love me." This is Jesus speaking to some Jewish people. For I have come here not on my own. I have come not on my own, but God sent me. Why is my language not clear to you? Because you are unable to hear what I'm saying. You belong to your father, the devil. You want to carry out your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning. He holds not to the truth. There is no truth in him. When he speaks his native language. He speaks his language. He speaks his language, his native language. He's a father of lies. See, the devil is called the father of lies. And the devil and hip hop and the culture is trying to tell young men and older men what manhood is, and being all rough and being tough and being a player and having a lot of women. And that's not manhood. No, that's not manhood. That's not manhood. I've been down that road. The devil is called the father of lies. And a lot of young men and older men are being deceived when it comes to manhood. When it comes to manhood, that's not manhood, being rough and tough. What hip hop is trying to tell young men to be street, to be tough, that ain't manhood. That's not manhood. So the the lies that the culture and the devil is telling young men about manhood, having a whole bunch of women and money, cars, clothes, being rough and tough and being street, that ain't manhood. The devil is called the father of lies. The devil is deceiving young men and older men from God's truth when it comes to real manhood. It's not what the culture say. It's not what hip hop say. Hip hop is full of lies. Hip hop lyrics is full of lies. It's full of lies. God said, "Let His word be true, and every man be a lie." So hip hop, the culture, and the devil is trying to tell young men and older men what manhood is. What the world say about manhood is wrong. What women say about manhood is wrong. It's not about, oh, I'm just a grown man. No, Jesus Christ knows what manhood is. So I'm praying for the young men who where the devil is deceiving them with his lies. The devil is called a father of lies, and he's blinding young men from God's truth about manhood. Manhood is not being rough and tough and having a bunch of women and being rough and being street and being a player. That ain't manhood. Been there, done that. Hip hop is full of lies. The culture is lying to young men. The devil is called the father of lies. This is part one. I'm gonna come back with part two about what Jesus Christ say real manhood is. Part two, what Jesus says real manhood is. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry, where real freedom is only in Jesus. Bye bye.